I'm going to dive into some topics that you guys have been asking about. I've received a bunch of messages about this one particular thing, and I feel like now is the time that we need to dive into it. And then I'm also going to talk about just a few other things that will make this journey, and I'm going to use the word journey several times today, this process of you being and staying your absolute healthiest so much easier for you. Because here's the way I look at it. This is a lifelong process. You know, it's one of the main reasons that I created this business. And when I named it Thrive Forever Fit. Because my objective, my goal, my mission was not to help somebody just get situationally fit. And I think most things are designed for situational fitness. They're designed for situational weight loss, meaning, well, I'm just going to get fit for or lose weight for this summer vacation or this wedding or this particular event. But we don't have this forever mentality around it. And if we do, and we can, and we will develop that forever mentality, it really changes the way that we look at everything, changes the way we process information. You know, I was thinking about this today while I was on my walk. All life really is an accumulation and then assimilation of information. And that's a lot of Asians and A's and all that. But that's really all life is. And we're all accessing and accumulating information, but not all of us are assimilating that information and then turning it into utilizable, actionable knowledge that we can use to better our lives. And hopefully that's why you're here. Hopefully you're here because you want to enhance and envelop your knowledge base so that you get such a strong command of what it is that you're trying to do with your health and fitness that it just becomes second nature to you. That's really the key. That's really the goal. That's really the mission. Because if we're just doing this situationally, and if you've got a situational mindset around it, you're probably not going to have long-term success. And I'm going to end up seeing you again. Or you're going to end up seeing somebody like me again. And the roller coaster will go on and on and on and on. And so a different story that I'd like for you to start telling yourself is that this is not a situational situation. It's not. It's not a situational situation. It is a lifelong process. It's a lifelong journey that will never end. Like there'll never be a finish line. There'll never be an end game. I read something the other day about how the best games in life have no winner, have no end process. Right? It's like you're never going to win at your health and fitness because it's going to be constantly recurring day after day after day. Yeah, you can get better at it, and yeah, you can grow into it, and yeah, you can have a winning streak, but once you stop paying attention to it, you'll stop winning. Like the important things in our lives are the things that we give attention to. And when we don't give the necessary attention to our health begins to decline. And so therefore, it has to be a lifelong process. It has to be a lifelong journey and not this small snippet of situational activity that we believe is going to get us to this certain place and then we're going to stay there. Because I've been doing this for over 30 years now. And people don't stay. They don't stay where they are, right? I mean, it may look like it for some people. Like myself as an example, like I stay this size pretty much all the time, but it's work. Like I don't get to stay this size. I don't get to stay this health level. I don't get to have good blood work by not giving it the attention that it requires. And so it's a daily requirement that I have to give my life, my health, in order to stay at this place. What most people do is they get to this situational place where they like where they're at, and then they simply stop giving it the same amount of attention that it took to get there. Does that make sense? I think you've probably all been there. You've probably all done that. You've probably all at least seen somebody else who's done that. And that's what I want you to try to overcome. And that's why I think today's call is so pivotal. Because if you will accrue information, right? Access information, accumulate information, and then you'll start to assimilate it into your life in usable nuggets and in knowledge bases that allow you to grow and expand from those accumulations, then it just keeps getting better and better and better and better and better.